What's going on, guys? Josh here, back again today. This is the 2020 NFL playoff prediction video. And yes, I am picking your team to go all the way. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. The Washington football team. I don't even know why y'all are in the playoffs, honestly. Like, what are y'all doing? Okay, but all jokes aside, I love doing this video every year. It always gets so much hate. So all I'm going to say is if you're going to hate on the video, just share it with somebody. You can dislike it, but at least give me a dislike and a share. I would love some interactions as well. I always love feedback on this video. I love hearing your predictions. So be active with the video because it's just a prediction. We don't know what's actually going to happen, but this prediction video will be 100% right. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Let me get back to my live scene here, and we can predict this. Now, I'm recording this the night of Sunday night. The Washington football team just beat Eagles to make it into the playoffs, and there's not really a really nice, good-looking playoff predictor, playoff machine out yet. So we're just gonna go with one that we already have set up, and this is this one right here. So it's not the prettiest thing, but it gets the job done. So I'm going to start off with the NFC because I think that's the easier side. The AFC has so many amazing good teams this year. So starting off with the NFC, we've got Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. This is actually probably my most difficult pick of the entire playoff bracket, which sounds crazy. But I'm going with the Seahawks. I think the Rams just don't have a nut. Like, I think this game's actually going to be really close, but I see Russell Wilson and his MVP play and the MVP playability that he has edging it over the Rams. Also, this game is in Seattle, and I'm not sure if they're allowing fans or if they're not allowing fans, but I'm going to go with Seattle. Up at home. Easy one right here. The Saints are going to beat the Bears, and then Tampa Bay versus the Washington football team, who is actually the 4th seed because they won the NFC East with what I think their record was 6-10. Actual joke of a division. Let's just go ahead and pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are steamrolling and on a roll. Mike Evans actually got hurt today. If Mike Evans plays throughout the entire playoffs, it's going to be a problem. Rest of the league. All right. Moving on to the AFC, we've got the Browns, the Steelers, the Colts, Bills, Ravens, and Titans, as well as the Chiefs, who have the bye. Let's start off with the Browns versus Steelers. I'm picking Pittsburgh in this one. Browns fans, I know you guys want to see the playoff run. It's not happening this year. As much as I hate on Baker Mayfield myself, he has got the job done. 10 wins is pretty impressive in any season, but I think Pittsburgh just has a little bit too much. I don't think you guys are quite there yet. A healthy Pittsburgh team will beat the Browns. Let's go to the Colts versus the Bills. This is so sad for me because I am a Colts fan myself. I've been for a very long time. I don't see us winning this game. However, if there was any team in the AFC that could beat the Chiefs, it would be the Colts. We have the best defense. We have the best matchup for them. We run the ball well. We have a solid defense that can get to the quarterback. That's the only way you're going to stop the Chiefs. But I'm going to pick the Bills in this matchup. It's at Buffalo. It's going to be cold. Rivers doesn't play amazing in cold weather. So I think we're going to unfortunately lose to the Bills, which really hurts me because we had a solid year. If we had Andrew Luck, I love Rivers, but if we had Luck, man, Colts could be a problem, like a big problem. All right, wrapping up the AFC, we have Baltimore at Tennessee. I actually live in Nashville, for those that don't know, and I will definitely be watching these games. I watch basically every Chiefs game because they're super exciting, every Colts game because I'm a fan, and then every Titans game because I live in the city. Nashville has been through so much this year. Tornadoes, strong storms, with being at the epicenter for COVID, and then being bombed on Christmas. I wish and hope, I am really hoping that the Titans somehow pull through and make it to Super Bowl and win Super Bowl. It'd be such a big deal for the city who has been through so much, but I see y'all losing to Baltimore. The Titans defense just isn't there, and I know in the previous matchups Tennessee has beaten Baltimore. I think the Baltimore Ravens are just on a roll this year, and whatever team is hot in the playoffs, as we've seen over previous years, usually if you're going into playoffs hot, it usually continues. Titans barely beat the Texans. They could barely be in the playoffs if we're being honest. So I'm actually going to choose Baltimore with the upset there. Now, going into the divisional round, we have got... Right? Yes, it is. All right. We've got... Go back to the NFC. Got the New Orleans Saints versus Seattle. I'm going to double check this right quick and make sure that is correct. So they are going to play Seattle. I'm going to choose the Saints in here. This is actually going to be a really good game. I can see this being a shootout, actually. Seahawks having a great year, but the Saints are just pulling people. And which is really crazy because at the beginning of the year, I didn't see the Saints really doing that much this year. They've just been playing consistently, even with Brees getting hurt, Taysom Hill having to come in. The running backs, Latavius Murray and Alvin Kamara have been playing very well. Michael Thomas didn't play much this year. He was also my #1 draft pick. Shout out to him for, getting hurt, but being able to come back and bounce back. Saints have a lot of resiliency. I'm choosing them over the Seahawks. And I'm choosing the Bucks over the Packers. I don't have the Packers hype this year. I'm just flat out. I don't have the Packers hype that everyone has. I know Aaron Rodgers is a very bad man, but Packers played a very good, soft, weak schedule this year. I know they went 13-3, which is very difficult to do. They lost to the Bucks earlier this year in the regular season. And I know this game is also in Green Bay, but I'm going with Brady and the Bucks. They're on fire. No one wants to play them right now. And I think I see Brady getting it done. It's really hard to bet against Tom Brady, no matter what team he's on. I'm going with the Bucks. End of story. Buffalo versus Pittsburgh. I think Buffalo is insane this year. Pittsburgh had that 10-0 start. A lot of people said they had a Mickey Mouse schedule, and then they lost 3 in a row. And then they beat the Colts. We choked that game. If they had lost this game and then they lost to the Browns today, they could easily be out of the playoffs as well. And we could see a Dolphins team, which was a little sneaky team this year with a really good defense. Pittsburgh has the experience. Buffalo just has the explosiveness. Their offense is so solid, and their defense isn't that bad either. So I want to go with Buffalo. And Kansas City versus Baltimore. The MVPs. Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. We love a Mahomes-Jackson matchup. I'm going with the Chiefs. Hard to not go against them. I can see this actually being well. If the Chiefs get healthy, they have everybody and they play well. Even though a lot of people say, and it's totally true, a lot of their games were really close this year, even though they won most of the games. A lot of games that were close. The thing is, Mahomes, throughout his whole career, if he loses a game, it's usually by a touchdown or less, which is so insane. Like, they can score so fast. Defense usually will step up when they need to step up. I don't know about Baltimore. Lamar's been playing well recently, but I'm not sure if they can keep up with the firepower with the Chiefs. So I got to go with the Chiefs, man. I just have to go with the Chiefs. Tough to bet against the Chiefs. It really is, because even they never get blown out. That's the thing. They never get blown out. So it's hard to say, like, yeah, this team's going to beat the Chiefs easily. Hard to say that. In the NFC championship game, we've got New Orleans, Tampa Bay. I'm going... Oh my God, this is actually really tough. I'm going with... I really want to go with New Orleans here. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay again. Crazy. I'm going with Brady, man. Brady still got gas in the tank. He showed it throughout the season. At the beginning of the season, I'm like, yo, he might not have it. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. I think they find a way to get it done. I think that people in Tampa Bay are going to go crazy. I'm going with Brady. And then this one, I'm just going with the better of the quarterbacks. That's what's been shown, that the best quarterbacks get it done. Even though Buffalo's had a really great year, I don't think they're there yet. I think we're just in the era of Patrick Mahomes. Going with Mahomes. And guess what? The top 3 quarterbacks in the league, Brady, Mahomes, and Rodgers, who got bounced by Brady. Those quarterbacks find a way, lead their teams. So we got Brady's versus Mahomes in the Super Bowl. And I think officially that torch has been passed. Just kidding. Psych, I'm just kidding again. I'm going with Mahomes. I don't see who's beating the Chiefs, dude. Like, honestly, who's beating? Other than the Colts, who's beating the Chiefs? Or the Browns? They have a solid defense as well. But who is beating the Chiefs? I don't know. I don't see it. I think they go back to back, which is insane. I think Mahomes is worth that $500 million. That's it, man. That's all I gotta say. And just let me know what you think about it in the comments, because the AFC is so stacked. The NFC, man. Wow, like imagine the Dolphins could be in here. Raiders almost got in here. Yeah, that's it, man. This is my playoff schedule. Let me go back this out. You guys can see the full thing. Assume that. That's it. That's what I've got. Chiefs. Now, one more again. Yeah, there we go. Everything. Nope, still doesn't. Oh my God. That's my bracket. 1 versus 2, 2 versus 5. Chiefs, as everyone has been saying all season, take the Super Bowl. That's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Check out my socials in the description. Let me know what you think about my bracket and what you got. Who you got winning Super Bowl 51. I'm signing out. Stay safe. Peace.